What's up, everybody? This is part 2 of the No Holds Bar crew. So we're going to continue on with the topic of bullshit music. Mr. Stein has given us a very wonderful intellectual opinion of the music that he will probably listen to.
Everybody's still here too, so we ain't gotta introduce nobody.
Ooh.
That wasn't a shot. Some people may take it as that, but it was not my intention.
Yeah.
I think it should be a shot.
I guess
Okay.
I guess we're pulling out all the guns on this one. Buckshot.
Boy, it's big sriracha around this motherfucker. Okay.
Fire. So what about you, Gunnar? How do you feel? What's your interpretation of bullshit music?
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Before you get into this,
Yes.
because he got a lot of shit to say about this.
Uh-oh.
What are we supposed to call him?
Oh yeah. So
Is it still Malibu
the audience
Drew?
that's out there that listening, we have our other.
I kind of didn't already change my mind, bro. I think just like I said, bro. I got identity crisis, bro. I don't know. Who I
Yeah,
wanna
we
be.
have Mr. Identity Crisis over here because at first he was Houdini, but he don't like that. So
I don't know, y'all. Like I'm really struggling with it. I'm gonna get it together for y'all though, and I'm gonna have a solid alias that I'm gonna stand
I'm
by.
telling you, no ID.
oh,
I like that. Hey, shake like shit.
It's
It's official.
It's official.
No ID.
No ID in the building.
Yikes.
Amazon do not
So
sue
there
us.
you have it, folks.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Amazon. Please
Yeah.
don't sue us. We ain't know what's that, an Echo joint?
Yeah, I'm sure.
We ain't know the Echo was gonna go off.
Yeah.
Listeners, please don't get an Echo. That's the little joint?
Yeah.
Yo, the Echo Dot was buried under like 7 inches of stuff, and it still heard us and was talking. Don't get an Echo. Unless Amazon spots us, and then definitely get an Echo. Get an Echo, an Amazon Prime account, get you an Amazon Fire Stick, an Amazon tablet, all that shit.
Shit,
Shout out
hell,
Amazon.
go to the Amazon. Fuck it.
Yeah. Pretty much. Shit. Fuck it. So now it's official. We have no ID in the building now.
Fuck with
Hey.
that. I would definitely put that shit on the back of a hoodie.
All right, Gunner, what's up? Give us your deep dive on
Bullshit music.
Well, I do agree with what you said a little bit on the last segment. As far as you go back 10, 15 years and you ask our parents or whoever the music that we listen to, they're going to say it's trash. I just really feel that for me, my music stopped in 2004 or 2005 because that's also the year I got stationed in Okinawa, Japan. So being out there, there was no radio for this updated music. So I didn't hear what songs was going on. So the only music I listened to was the music I already had. So for me to do my 4 years, whatever, I come back, it's
Shout out to all the vets.
Yeah, thank you. Veterans Day coming up and the
Yep.
Marine
Shout
Corps
out to all the
birthday.
vets.
Hoorah.
Fuck the
Semper
US
Fi.
government though, but that's all bullshit. But shout out to them vets though who risk their life for.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
shout out
All
to
right.
the vets in general. You ain't even have to risk your life. Like
Just the fact that
Shout
you
out
even
to the
decided to
Giants.
serve this
Yeah.
terrible ass country, I appreciate you to the utmost.
the views and the music.
Shit.
Listen, I don't know my lineage. I ain't trying to get iced out of this motherfucker. Shout out to the vets. Shout out to America. But because of the laws and the policies in place, we have an option to make a podcast. Whereas some other places don't have that same option. Free Hong Kong. Go ahead.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I get out 2009. I come back to the States and just a big difference in music. And in 4 years, music changed. It was different, and I mean,
So
they
now it was like what
just
Roscoe Dash and all them niggas.
I couldn't tell you 'cause I wasn't listening.
R-O-S-C-O-E. That's enough. Anymore, we would have got copyright.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm like, damn, who was really jumping in? Oh no, like around that time.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are certain new artists I will listen to, but to me, with that, it usually comes so more with what they have to say.
You like the content.
Yeah, if they, I'm not even gonna say if they speaking positive because it doesn't necessarily be positive, but I mean they could be telling their story.
It just has to have some substance.
Yeah, you telling a story for the most part. Like have a purpose, something.
Like
It
most
just
of your
can't
drug dealers,
You just can't be saying words, and even that too. Even that narcissistic music where everybody just talking about cars, women, drugs, money. Like y'all all saying the same shit. Like what else y'all got? Everybody talking about I got money, I got cars, I got hoes. Yeah, that's what every rapper, not every rapper, but that's what a lot of people out here talking about now. Oh, how many hoes I got? These women do this, bras, I got women all over here, money to the ceiling. I go buy this, do this. Like,
big floss.
you're just talking about what, yeah, like, y'all ain't saying shit. So I'm not listening to it.
Something something in the credence of what you were just speaking. I believe someone once said niggas be writing bullshit like they gotta work. Niggas is going through real shit. Man, they out of work. That's why another goddamn dance track gotta hurt. That's why I'd rather spit something that got a perk.
That sounds like
because he doing it because he's like tone and like his voice. Let that like
No, that
gotta squeeze like
No, that's,
Philly ass talk.
no, that's Mr. West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tone he was putting it in sounded like
On
that.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, an album that a lot of people maybe not have heard.
I haven't.
There's
One
a
of my-
there's a
one of my
song
favorites,
there's a
but-
song on there called So Appalled. It's got Ye, Jay, the RZA, Saha the Prince, and Pusha T.
That's the original. I have that CD.
Yeah.
I don't remember that song.
There's a song on there
it's
called
on
So
there.
Appalled. But that's how he ends his verse. And I feel like that speaks kind of to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the niggas rain bullshit. Like, yeah, man, like this a hit. Meanwhile, it's real niggas out here who really going through shit. That's why when you really out here on some like real life shit and you really trying to make it, and you see another motherfucker blow up off of another dance track. So I guess he's saying like, shit, well, since I got the opportunity, I'm not gonna put out that bullshit. I'm speaking to the motherfuckers who going through real shit. So I'm gonna spit something that's got purpose to it.
Yeah.
I just
Look,
thought that was interesting.
And I'm the only thing off the top of my head, the only artists that I really know that I picked up since I came back was like Big Sean, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
Niggas with content.
Yeah,
Yep.
those are three off the top of my head that I know. Like I end up. Oh, and I started fucking with Drake while I was in the military. So one of my young Marines was listening to him.
That's who
so,
came out like 08.
So like that's also somebody I picked up around that
Like,
time.
Drizzy.
Outside of that, like my music playlist is prior 04. Like I'm listening shit back then. Like, all that 90s, all that shit was good. I'm not gonna say good music, but at least it was the music I was jamming to.
I mean, I think when it comes to like a lot of those drug dealing type artists, like I feel like their music probably clicked a lot more because you could hear a lot more conviction in their shit. Like, oh, this is what I had to do to get that weight off, type shit, and blase blase, like moving it on the block and all this. I just feel like the drug using music, they just make it seem so simple, like. And then it's just like, bro, like, there's no easy way to just obtain, like, a lot of these narcotics that motherfuckers really be getting fucked up off of. I mean, yeah, you could go get, like, some over-the-counter aspirin and just do them motherfuckers till it's your last headache. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I feel like the real drugs that niggas are using out here is, like, not that easy to obtain. So it's like, but I really don't see the point of you going out of your way to get the Actavis and promethazine, like, and lean and all that shit. And I'm like, that's cool.
Well, speaking to that, it's not as hard as you think. Like, I know niggas in the hood right now who got C4. Like,
Explosives?
yeah, like we finna breach something. We need some C4. So, some
This
Molly,
is not a coup.
some Molly, some Percocet, some Xanax, Vicodins, Valiants, so on and so forth. If you want it, you can get it. It's like Field of Dreams, right?
Yeah.
If you build it, they will come.
Yep.
Yeah, it's real easy to obtain. Only reason like I have such a maybe empathetic viewpoint towards it.
Used to sell.
No. I'm not talking about. I'm not.
God damn it, no ID. What the fuck?
Listen, guys. Michael Stein does not participate or condone any of that behavior. The reason I have such an empathetic
What, you going for
viewpoint.
president, Michael Stein?
Yeah, don't do that.
President?
The reason that I am, come on, Content Kings, here we go, baby. Here we go. The reason that I empathize with those who make that type of music in the audience, I've witnessed the horrors of addiction. So I understand if there is someone who wants to tell their story, but their story has been plagued with addiction. And I can understand an audience person out there maybe going through that same struggle, much like the dope boys of old who had to stand on the Ave or the corner, until 5 a.m. to get the pack off. They got to be able to feed their kids.
Why do you even sound educated when you talk?
Feed their kids, support their life, and still have enough money to re-up.
I get it. Like,
So I understand. I understand people who can relate to them too. I grew up in the hood, so I remember seeing the dope man coming through the hood, sitting on Davins, spinning, spree wheels, iced out, Coogee this, Nietzsche that, and I'm dating myself again. I remember that, and I can see that viewpoint, but I also see what came of the people who were the customers for the dope man and the legacies that they led out there. I know firsthand the horrors of those who were customers of the dope man. So I kind of see both sides there. So I can be empathetic to both. I understand where the argument is coming either way. Music is music, and I'm sure 40 years from now, none of us is gonna understand any of the shit that's coming on the radio. So, I mean, just kind of you gotta. It's like water. You gotta adapt because it's gonna keep flowing. So, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gotta get with it or get gone.
I mean, you ain't got to get going it's because everything comes back full circle. Pretty much, just like
motherfuckers could just stay in nostalgia and just like play the shit that just. Because I just definitely know old heads who definitely just gonna only play that shit that they remember getting down to on Friday nights and shit. Like, oh, we was out at the bar, we was out at the club, and like, and they only play that kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my god!
But that's. I mean, I feel about it too. 'Cause that's why I still rock with my iPod. That's my music. I'm in my own little time zone. I don't pay attention to this
Shout out
new
Apple.
music.
what did I miss?
Oh my god! You gotta see that.
But yeah, like that's what I say. Like you either get with it or get gone. I get gone. Y'all can have this. I got enough music library to keep me entertained for the rest of my life.
Let that motherfucker say the love of your life.
Hey,
And then your wife.
hey, we got
Yo,
visuals coming soon. It's a work in progress.
definitely
We're working
coming
on
soon.
it. Because my God, you can see some of the facial expressions happening here.
Jeez.
Hey, my take on that is, y'all know me. I'm a music head for life. I've grown up from, all the eras, the Motown era, the 60s, 70s, P-Funk, the 80s,
This was a
sniff
good
pop,
time.
the 90s, which is my particular expertise because we had the New Jack Swing, the 90s R&B, then became, the hip hop R&B merging together as one, and then it went to neo soul, then it went back to like just straight acoustic style soul, and then R&B came back, and then it went to EDM, and then it went towards dance, and then pop is trying to be R&B now.
It's so weird.
I'm trying to be everything, ain't it?
Yeah,
so weird
because it's popular.
it's so weird when they try to blend those lines. Like, they try to blur those together.
Yeah, the lines are definitely blurred.
Like, what get me is just like, okay, because then we talking about like, all right, we could flip that as Michael Stein said on the same token, like trap music then and trap music now. That's just like R&B music now and R&B music back then, like your Tevin Campbell's and your.
I don't know. I feel like it's harder to discern when you talking about R&B because it's singing. Singing's always been singing.
I mean, but still at the same time, it's a difference between like you
What they talking about now?
They talk about it's different, like more. Let's say I know more back
I mean,
then. It was more like romantic kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Now the
Like,
sing's
I'm
a little bit
very-
more
I'm
aggressive
very-
about
I'm
it.
So
More direct.
how's romance in today's time?
direct.
Bachelor?
Just saying,
Yeah.
it's
quick. It's
just the same like the
microwave.
rap music is. When they
It's
like dick suck my
microwave.
dick or whatever. How you want to? I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
R&B is very
But the
microwave.
R&B is a little slowed down, but it's still talking about come over, bend it over, let me pop it. Like they still saying like aggressive kind of things.
You mean like
instead
stand
of-
up in it?
Whatever. I don't know. But back in the day, it wasn't about just about fucking. It was about actually caring for the woman kind of thing, not about just.
Or you
the
mean
sex
like Stairway to
itself.
Heaven? That was about the proverbial stairway to that heaven, the vagina. I mean, it's
Okay.
Yeah, but see,
times
no.
times are different now, so you don't have to.
That's all I'm saying.
You don't have to innuendo
but
it now.
But you just trying to say how music is different. Singing to sing. The music still has changed, even though it's singing. It's still changed.
Yeah, I
a
mean,
lot of people are not
the
really singing.
semantics around it has changed because the time has changed. I mean, ain't nobody driving a Model T unless they're in a car show.
Okay, what side are you on? I mean, because you were just saying that music was different, like it didn't change. Now you're saying it did.
It did both, but
I'm confused. I'm confused on where to argue from.
Pick a side. Pick a side, man.
listen,
You can get with this,
This, or you can get with that. This is where it's at.
I thank y'all for taking the pause. We're about to get copyrighted. It has changed, and I feel like more people should be accepting of the change because the change in the music that is making people reject it so hard is very superficial because we talking about the same shit. I mean, when did Click come out? Remember that song? When did Click
that
come
Big
out?
Sean song?
Yeah,
Wasn't that 2000?
I don't know, 13, 14, something like that.
that.
This is definitely been
I
a couple
mean,
years.
just like we had drug dealer music in the 80s and 90s, we got drug dealer music now.
Yeah, but
It's-
the content was good, man. The content was good.
that's
I mean, just
subjective.
'cause-
What's good? Because we take somebody like
Pusha T.
No ID.
Yeah, come on now.
No,
Clips,
no.
grind it.
Yeah. I get it.
Grind
I
It
get
was
it.
about
I
a
get
drug
it.
song,
I get
but
it. Check.
come on now.
But No ID likes the baby, and the baby definitely talk about selling dope,
And a lot of shit. Fucking bitches, most definitely.
knocking niggas out,
Spending money.
taking
the-
care of his family.
All the materialistic
He
shit.
like checking all the boxes that was checked back then too.
But he just doing it in a way.
Yeah, but he's doing
flashy
it
way.
in a way where, people,
Huh?
the content,
So you-
how
He
he's
you're
made
saying
some shit with some Bob. Hey, shout out to the baby.
Yeah, like if
Shout
you
out
don't,
Kurt.
like
Yeah.
I feel like what we beefing about is just semantics, and in this case the semantics are just superficial. Like it's still a car if it's got 4 wheels and 2 doors or 4 wheels and 4 doors. So I'm trying to figure out what is at the crux of the argument. Like, do you just not like new stuff? Like that's what I'm confused
That
about.
song came out in 2012, yo.
2012. But I'm wondering, like, what is it that you don't like? Because you can find examples of all the things that are representative of your era of hip hop. So what is it that what is it that niggas don't like?
It's the content and how you present it, because what you're saying right now, I totally
Mostly
understand.
presentation.
But
It's mostly
other
presentation.
artists have done that, but did it better. Jeezy, Rick Ross, T.I., even Outkast on certain things. Like
It's definitely presentation is probably
Like
the best word
UGK,
for it.
like,
it's just how you it's
you
just
present it.
man. how
even
you say
even
the
even
shit.
Weezy.
But see, all right, and I understand all of that too. But when you start talking about who's presenting what and how well they are doing it, well, then we have to go back to the age-old question: what's a rapper? What makes a good rapper? Who's the best? And who is your best, and why is he your best? Because that would help me maybe understand why is it that some, like, it makes sense then, like, a Lil Yachty doesn't sound like a Jay-Z if Jay-Z is your favorite rapper. If you are holding Jay-Z as the epitome of what a rap artist is supposed to be, per his skill set, style, originality, and all the other criteria that we use to measure an artist, well then, yes, some of those people won't measure up.
I mean,
So
Yeah, but don't you want to set the bar? If
mean,
you're
I
influenced
also
by all
think
these
that-
other artists, don't you want to set the bar for yourself?
But the same people who will argue that there's a group of people who will argue that Jay-Z ain't the bar for Biggie, and Biggie ain't the bar for Pac, and Pac ain't the bar for Rakim. Like,
But like setting the bar for yourself. Everybody's gonna compare you to everybody,
I feel
but
like-
you have to
I feel
understand
like
when you
it comes
put
to
your music and stuff out there,
if you
you
listen
want
to
it to
enough
last.
of music, I could still pick out like out of a bunch of the new niggas like right now. Like it's definitely some that are like way better than like some other niggas. Like
it's niggas today, it's niggas who are
and they in the same box though. But it's
Pure-
niggas who are better
pure-
than like other niggas.
Kendrick Lamar is better than almost 100% of every rapper who had prominence in the 90s. And I would say that's a fact. Like, his skill as a rapper, we ain't talking about the songs or the beats he chose to rap on or whatever. Just his skill as a rapper,
content
he's way more skilled than LL Cool J, Ice-T, Ice Cube, everybody from NWA. Like, he is more skilled than them. He will produce a track that checks the boxes that we look for as hip-hop listeners more often than DOC will. And I love the DOC. He will check that box more times than they will. He is better than almost 100% of everybody who had prominence, who was the shit in their prime in the 90s.
Okay, you saying it to say what?
Why are we knocking? Let's go back to the what's wrong.
The Baby,
Who-
Lil Yachty, all them ain't Kendrick Lamar.
They not. But before
So
Kendrick Lamar, it wasn't Kendrick Lamar either. So how do we know that there is not a
was
person
like-
who
I mean,
just
shit.
got a deal yesterday
Kendrick
who
was
ain't
like
at
a
that
conscious
level?
rapper, though.
But
I mean,
I
that
feel
goes
like,
back to,
but I
like,
feel like
Common
with the
and
mindsets.
Nas and-
Listen, I feel like with the mindsets that a lot of people have now, you just gonna write off. Remember, pre 2004 is
It
where
ain't
you
just-
stopped.
It ain't just why
Per
I
your
write off.
argument.
Yeah, per my but I hear the music.
Yeah.
And when I hear it, it's trash. That's how I heard Kendrick Lamar. I heard him like, damn, who is this? He actually sound good. It's Kendrick. Who is this? Damn, that's a Big Sean. I had to hear it to give it
so
some
you
kind of
are
judgment.
not so you are not closed to the thought that there is or will continue
Could
to
be, yeah.
there is or will continue to be rappers who will constantly push the bar.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that those same
now
artists
it's
will
just so
also
much
be new
more,
artists.
Like, it's just less likely now. Back then, it was just, you had them. Now it's like a diamond in the rough almost.
Is
now.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because during that time period, everybody appreciated appreciated
All
hip
thing I can
hop,
tell you
army,
is
everything
name the
else.
rappers of today.
Yeah.
And then tell me which one of them that you would compare with like rappers of the night, like how you just did Kendrick.
J. Cole.
Okay, but I'm not. I said I got J. Cole, Kendrick, and Big Sean. Name the rest of them.
Aubrey.
I don't know who that is.
Drake.
That's Drake's first name.
Yeah, that's his first name.
I'd probably say
But I was listening to him though. That's one of the names I said even when I was in the military.
Meek Mill. Also will put him in the same conversation of a rapper who's rapping today, who's rapping better than at least 80% of
Right.
everybody.
And in my-
who-
Let's be
Honest
specific.
statement,
Rapping
I've
Meek Mill,
never-
not
I
R&B
don't-
Meek Mill. You suck.
I do not have one Meek Mill
You
song,
pussy.
but I would not discredit him.
yeah.
I do
like-
not own one of his, not one music. Now you can go through my whole. I do not have one Meek Mill song, but I do not also call him a trash rapper either. Because
Like,
the music that I
Dreams
have
and
heard from him,
Nightmares.
Yeah.
but also commercial music, just like they
Champions.
play in the
You
radio.
like you the same way
House
that
Party.
the same way that you listen to J. Cole, it's a slew of artists.
What's that one? Like
It's a slew of artists on his label. What's
Y'all
his
thought I was in
Dreamville?
it?
Yeah.
A bunch of those
Dreams and
Dreamville,
Nightmares.
a bunch of those Dreamville
Dreams and
rappers,
Nightmares. That's the name of that song for Meek Mill.
I would consider like upper echelon rappers. He got some cold motherfuckers who are signed to Dreamville
Yeah.
that I've heard like in like various outlets. Like I don't own their projects because I don't necessarily seek out Dreamville music, but I've heard some raps from those guys, and those guys are guys who are in the conversation of top tier rappers. Like it's not just a couple of them. Russ, prolific rapper. Joyner Lucas, prolific rapper. Saha the Prince, even though he been ghostwriting for years for a bunch of people at the Good Music
I
Camp,
fuck with John Lucas too, by the way.
a bunch of the people from
Shout out
the Good
Johnny
Music
Lucas.
Camp, Saha the Prince, prolific rapper. Like, I don't like Logic, but a lot of people, you be hard pressed to find a lot of people who just gonna shit on Logic A lot of people will argue Logic, prolific rapper. Like, it's a lot of examples of
Logic
that.
is pretty
But those
good.
people ain't people that you're hearing on the radio now because the radio has moved away from lyricists. That's not hype.
Yeah, but guess
Lyricist-
what?
But I mean,
yeah,
lyricism
but
ain't
it's the
hype.
psychology
Yeah,
of
but-
listening to
But
music, though.
why did the radio move past it? Because it has
Because-
to follow what
Because
Because
but at the same
because
time,
the people moved away from it.
Because-
we had Talib Kweli's Black Thoughts, Black Dante. We had an
just a-
era of that.
it's
Yeah,
just
but-
the psychology. It's
that's
just
more my era.
But
It's
I'm
just the
saying
psychology
we had
of
a
listening
time,
to
we had a
music.
time of
I-
that.
I-
the
I'm not
attention
ignoring
span.
you.
The
But he's
attention
naming
span
people
is
that's my
shorter.
era.
I'm saying we had a
That's what I'm talking
time.
about of today.
No, I'm saying we had a time where conscious rappers were running the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And when they weren't running the radio, they were still there the same way before they were running the radio, they were still there too. You can go listen to like Casanova and Uncle Murder and hear all the fucking grimiest, I'll run up on you, shoot your bitch in the face. You can hear all that rap now. It's a whole lot of niggas right now who still never got away from that 90s hardcore hip hop roots. They just not on the radio. It's not their time now. People like to hear things that are melodic now.
And again, that's why I don't really fuck with the music now because it's not what I listen.
But you can't just say new artists because a lot of new artists still
Generally
hold.
speaking, yes.
No, the new artists generally speaking who are on the radio, not new artists generally speaking in general.
Yeah,
the ones
on the
ones
radio, who they put
yeah, the ones who
with
are
their
mainstream
hip-hop,
because that
2020 new artists, all that bullshit.
that is the media pushing that genre.
Yeah.
Because that's the genre that people are requesting. That don't mean it's any less of them.
But what I'm saying, there could be a Kendrick Lamar sitting down the street making CDs right now. He knew, but because he ain't
Mainstream.
I don't know him. So you can't sit up here and tell me about something that I don't know yet. All I can speak on is
Well,
what is
it's-
mainstream.
well,
And the mainstream is what the garbage is.
Yeah.
I know there might be somebody hot over here doing the shit in the basement, but he ain't mainstream for me to hear.
And traditionally speaking, what we consider as mainstream music has never been as good as what's on the album. Singles ain't shit compared to album cuts. That ain't never not been true. That didn't just start happening. So mainstream music, the shit we hear on the radio or on
What I'm
top 10
saying, but
countdowns
mainstream
is
music
singles.
back in the day still played good people shit.
Yeah.
Now it's not playing good people shit.
How
And you
is
have
it-
to admit that.
How is it not playing good people shit? What was the hit? What's his name? Flip De Niro. Leave Me Alone.
I don't know.
Easily listenable song. Number one song in the country. Panda. Number one song in the country.
Who?
Panda.
You talking about designer?
Number one song
That
in the
was
country.
stupid.
Old Town Road. Number one
That's
song.
why I'm laughing.
Number
I
one
mean,
song in the country.
But that
like,
just go back to what I was saying, like the psychology of listening. To
Yeah,
music.
the
the attention span
attention
has
span
gotten
is short.
smaller. Like I was telling somebody the other day, I mean, if you got a hook of a song and it's catchy and it's, you know what I'm saying, repetition and catchy, like those things they click in the brain like way easier. Like
and that's every single.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
but
a
that's
Gucci,
every
like
single.
but I'm
But
saying
there's
like
a
a
difference,
Gucci
though.
gang or
What's-
like you said, like a Panda, like shit like that is
Give
repetitive and it's
me
catchy.
a single
And-
from the 90s. Any single. Any song that was played heavily on the radio in the 90s. Come on, older
Who
niggas.
do you love?
I mean, I don't know. I was born in '93.
Rap song.
Lounge and remix, LL Cool J.
I'm dating myself. I was like born in '93. So like, this is all kind of.
Just there. What
And what do they have?
No, what we're
'cause
trying
what's
to
the-
say
What's
is-
the formula to? What's the formula?
But there is no formula. You have to understand. Back then there was a formula. Now there is no formula.
You said 90s.
Anybody can come out with a damn hook and it's automatically, oh, it's gonna go straight to number one. Designer, I appreciate him coming out. You know, he's one of those people that made it and everything else. But Panda was fucking stupid. Why the fuck did that song become so goddamn popular?
'Cause he
And
sounded
then
like
Timmy
Future.
and Timmy
'Cause he
Timmy
sounded
Tum-
like Future.
Timmy Tummer. No, that's some bullshit.
He sounded like Future, bro. That's it. That's what put him on. Most
Hey, and look at him
And
now.
honestly,
Where
that's
he's
what
at?
it is.
Where is
And
he
then
at?
too, and then,
Exactly.
but-
Fucking nowhere.
Hold on, but speak on Future. Like, don't pass. Like, what was his first song that was a fucking smash hit? Tony Montana. How that hook go? Tony Montana.
Repetitive and
As
catchy.
fuck, catchy as fuck. Like
I didn't like
every song.
I didn't like that song.
That's a single.
That's how the
I didn't
Migos
like that
got.
song.
That's definitely how the Migos got put on.
Hannah Montana. Right.
I didn't fuck with it.
Yeah, you probably fucked with I didn't fuck with it because I
Take
knew
it.
for a fact that
All
was
right,
crap.
No. Let's keep going back. Let's go to EI from Nelly.
Okay.
What's the hook?
Underlay
Underlay mama,
E.I.
E-I.
Easy ass hook, catchy as fuck. Take it
That's
back.
just the formula.
Yeah,
though.
that was the formula back then.
That's the formula now.
I'm just saying, period. But the attention
That's
span,
always been the formula. Like we shouldn't be measuring the pool of talent based on what we're hearing on the radio, because it was way more colder rappers in the 90s that weren't played on the radio versus that were. It's a whole lot of MF Doom. How many times you heard him on the radio? And that's probably a real hip hop connoisseur, a real lyrics connoisseur. MF Doom in they top 5. A$AP Rock in they top 5. Brother Ali in they top 5. Like, we talking about the Immortal Technique. Like, these are serious ass lyricists. Those are in those people top 5s who listen
Andre
and kind
3000.
Yeah.
and they was in the 90s. How many times you heard them on the radio? 0 fucking times. And it even take your boy, what's his name? Tech Nine. Tech Nine went on the radio?
No, he wasn't.
Right. So
But
I don't get how y'all measuring talent based on listening to what's mainstream now. Because even though some of the things that you heard back then were good songs and they were mainstream, some of the things we hear now are good songs and they mainstream.
okay, so as of right now, which good song mainstream is good?
I just said the Flip De Niro song, Leave Me Alone, is a good song.
There's
Leave Me
other
Alone?
ones. Yeah.
What is it?
I also named all them songs that I said was #1 songs in the country.
You talking about number one? We just talking about like other songs in general. Because like
it's
a lot of
number
people
one
is
don't
not.
mean it's a good song.
A lot of people are not listening
any-
to the radio
anything-
anymore.
anything-
Everybody's on to the streaming sites.
Anything put out by Cardi B, good song, all radio hits, all smash hits, some of them #1 songs in the country. All those are good songs based on the same formula that we're talking about. Easy to catch hook, easily listenable, lyrics are easily repeatable, they sound good, they got 808s, they got boom bap, all that shit, and light lyrics. That's the recipe for a fucking mainstream song, and it's always been the fucking recipe.
Oh,
Okay,
and-
well,
and
hold
quotables,
on.
and
I'll
different
give you that.
And quotables.
Yeah,
She got a shit ton of them. Meg Thee Stallion, The Baby, even though I don't like him, Lil Baby, NBA Youngboy, all those niggas got the formula. And they all got songs that play on the radio. Just like the slew of niggas that y'all hold in such high regard. I get it, it's the 90s. Everything from the 90s is good to niggas who lived through the 90s. Duh. Just like niggas who was there before the 90s, you know what the dope time for them was? The fucking 50s. Everybody loved the fucking 50s before the 90s came. And they only talked about the 50s. Remember how good it was in the 50s? Damn, the 50s was dope as fuck. Just like the roaring 20s or the 30s where everybody was fucking gangsters. Like, every time was good to a different generation. We just happen to be stuck on the fucking 90s. And that's, where we at, 20 years now? 19, 20 years? Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
I ain't gotta stop doing shit.
You don't have to stop.
But what I am
That's
saying-
it's unreasonable
no, it is
to
very-
keep.
No, it is
No.
because you can't. One, I'm not in the clubs listening to this
No,
music
and
anyway.
that's fine. I'm not
in my
either.
lane. I'm at home playing my music.
No,
that I like
listen.
to listen to riding in my car. That I like to
Listen,
listen
this-
to.
this
going
is-
to concerts of people that I support and like to listen to.
This
This
is-
is my lane.
No,
I
listen,
don't
this
have
is-
to listen to this new shit.
No, you do not.
Or not have to, I
But
don't even have to like it.
what was your first cell phone? Did
Probably
you stay?
Nokia.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Did you stay with it
Yeah.
for how long?
So I went to the military.
And then when you got a phone, what'd you go to?
Japanese phone.
And then
Whatever
what
I had over
happened when you got back to the States? What happened? You got a what phone?
there. BlackBerry.
And then what'd you go to? And then what'd you go to?
And I've been with Android ever since.
Yeah, you've been with an Android, but what model of phone did you have?
I don't know. Well, I don't.
Just real life. You ain't got to think too hard about it. You went from A phone to B phone to C phone to
But
D
if,
phone.
actually, if
Why don't you
look
stay
at
with
it,
A?
The exact same phone as what I had then was a fucking full face touchscreen.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's what I had
Yeah,
since I got out the military.
yeah.
Is a full face touchscreen phone.
Yeah, and
Period.
but that's every
Oh.
phone. So now,
No.
now you splitting hairs because that's every phone. You get a new phone every 2 years. Every 2 years.
Roughly.
Roughly. Every 2 years, right? And what continually advances whether we wanted to or not? Technology, right? And we always adapt, and we don't fucking bitch and moan about that. The same way we don't bitch and moan
Adaptation
about...
is also about survival because nigga, we still ain't got
No,
living
for
okay
sure.
with sticks.
No,
trying
you're
to start
right,
fires and shit.
but the shit that your phone can do now ain't essential or key to survival. You can go
No,
back
it's
to
not.
you can go back to that same Nokia,
I
but you
could.
won't Because you used to this, right? You adapted to this. The same way we adapted to having shit like power locks and windows and shit in our cars. The same way we adapted to having all these advancements. And we don't bitch, moan, or push back to none of that shit. Only when it comes to
all of those
music.
things that we just said are not influential to who I am, my actions, or things that make me. Because a lot of shit, music, whether people want to say this shit or not, or believe it or not, music do dictate how people think and raise. Because motherfuckers hear certain music, now everybody want to run out here and be a tough guy, be like this favorite person.
Right.
So music has influence.
Yeah.
Technology and all this other shit
It
does
don't have influence.
No. I'm not trying to run around and be an electric car. I'm not trying to run around
that's crazy because it definitely has influence. It's a difference between a nigga who pulling up in a Honda Civic and a nigga pulling up in a Jag. No matter what he wearing, that's a conversation.
That's not called influence.
That's a
different word for that.
That's a conversation that matters. That influences people's perception. It influences people's perception of you. If you pull up in a Honda,
it's not. It influences perception is more so on the money of that car cost. I pull up in a Honda Civic versus somebody pulling up in a Jag. A Jag costs $40,000. They looking at a money figure. It's not the car itself. It's just how much that car costs. At the same time, I can go get me a Jag and I just choose to ride in a Honda Civic because
but it's not even about how much the car costs. Because you can spend $40,000 on the Jag or you can spend $10,000 on the Jag.
Yes, but the Jag is a luxury car name.
It's a luxury car.
And it costs money.
Yeah, but it's a luxury car.
That costs money.
Yeah, that costs money.
A 7 Series costs
that
60, 90 grand, but I can't go find me one on a hustle for 40.
Right.
I ain't spent 90 grand on it, but it's still a BMW that costs 90 grand.
In the same conversation that me and you had before when I was talking about the fucking Vader. Right, look expensive. That car costs $20,000. That's the same price as
that's a makeshift car.
Yeah, like, it's a kit car. A kit car that's not a replica of any other car. Mm-hmm. So it's a frame that you attach to the car, and it's still stop.
And I would rock the shit out there.
Yeah, and it's still stop. Motherfuckers chatting about it when they see you step out of it. When they see you pull up to a gas station, it has the same eye-popping, jaw-dropping effect as you pulling up in a Lambo, even though it's not a Lambo. So the dollar figure, they don't even know what it is, so they don't know what it costs. They just looking at something that looks like luxury. Luxury is influential. So the car, it being a luxury car, is influential. Like if I'm in an old beater and if I'm in a nice 7 Series Benz, which is relatively expensive, or it could just be the Model 3 Tesla, which is a $38,000 car. Not super expensive. Still a Tesla. Mm-hmm. Right? So motherfuckers have a different perception of me when I pull up in the car that's outside right now in a Tesla. It's a different perception. Dollar amount don't come because that Tesla Model 3 ain't $100,000 car.
But wouldn't that be considered judgment? Because they're judging you?
It's judgment too as being influential. Like music not the only thing that's influential, but it's the only thing that we choose to scrutinize and give so much pushback to.
I don't scrutinize just music.
In this manner. Because
we just talking about music right now, but I can scrutinize a lot of shit.
I'm saying it's way less pushback to when we have to adapt to other things. But the conversation of music...
It's just more so what people talk about.
The conversation of music is at the forefront of things that used to be good back then, but not good now. Yeah, clothing is on there, fashion and shit.
Yeah, but
that's on there. It's a lot of shit
circle.
that's on there.
That's what I'm saying.
But the topic that spearheads that conversation is music. Everybody goes to music first
because music is also what leads the fashion.
Why don't we give no fuck about when it's a video to it? Do you know what a motherfucker talk?
Music video.
If visuals to music
never
existed.
How long has Polo, Lacoste, all this name brand shit been around?
A long time.
Long time.
Yeah.
Niggas didn't start wearing this shit to motherfuckers put in the song.
It's plenty of niggas who was wearing it before.
Let me back up. In a normal, whatever kind of culture you want to say we in, motherfuckers weren't going to the store buying Polo and Lacoste until a nigga put in a song talking about Polo and Lacoste. Bitches weren't worried about a Michael Kors. Typical bitches around here were not worried about a Michael Kors until Nicki Minaj came out talking about Michael Kors.
But it's a lot.
Music influences what we do with fashion.
They go hand in hand. But you have to say the spirit of your observation was only limited to seeing people who weren't influenced by anything in music, because I knew plenty of people before rapping about designer brands was super popular in rap music who was still wearing designer brands. Remember when Kanye came out and he was rocking Polo? He got into it with a whole bunch of niggas from New York called the Lowheads. And the low heads been rocking polo since like the fucking 80s.
Now you speaking
They-
on a certain group of people.
I'm
I'm
saying-
talking
we a
about
certain group of-
society
we a
that
certain
sits up
group
and
of
lets
people.
music influence them. Music is a very mass influential spot. So when you sit, you got it on
It's
TV.
not- it's
we
not
watch
the-
it
it's
across
not the
country.
only thing,
I
though.
guarantee you go to another state, city, somewhere else, not Midwest Illinois.
Listen.
Motherfuckers is probably rocking what the next motherfucker
Listen.
watching based off of
I'm not,
music.
but I'm not disagreeing that music is influential. I'm saying that it's the only thing that we give this amount of pushback to as far as adapting to it changing.
Because you have to understand,
That's
it's gonna
what I'm
come
saying.
full circle.
And when you say
it comes full circle,
because I
regardless.
argue about it all. Because I'm the one
But you're
nigga
not
that
the
ain't
only-
been rocking joggers and shit. Like I've been arguing about clothes, all that shit all day.
Yeah.
But that's not something everybody talk about either. So
but-
you can only entertain a conversation that people want to choose to listen to.
Now, and I
so
like
music is one that people choose to listen to.
Right, but I'm saying my only point to that was I don't understand the hesitation or the reluctance or the outright defiance of adapting to it changing and evolving when we do not give that same energy and pushback to everything else evolving. We don't. We specifically don't because we grew up in the middle of changing times.
Do you have
like
a-
my parents and shit? Yeah, they ain't getting
There's
with
a lot
no
of things
iPhone
that-
shit.
There's
But it's a
of
lot
things
of
that we don't adapt to still.
a lot of us. So I will say within my age range, you're a little bit older, you're a little bit older, you're a little bit younger. But for the most part, it ain't too much shit that they can put in front of us, whether it's technology, a car, or this or that we're not gonna be able to adapt to because we came up in a time where times were fucking changing. We was changing hands as far as the old guard to the new guard as far as politics, as far as how media was represented to us and shit. And now we see the uprise of fake news and all that shit. We grew up in a changing time. So it's easier for us who grew up in a changing time and those who came after us than those before. You ask somebody who's 50 or 60 right now about some shit that's going on today, albeit music, or technology or anything else, and they only gonna talk about, I can't figure that shit out.
You know what? Let me ask you this. Since you're saying that, why is it every time when things become so popular, at the end of the day, everything still comes full circle? Fashion-wise, music-wise. The reason why we're upset with music how it is right now is because I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, too, when I listen to new music, I want to hear good content. I don't want to hear everybody doing trap style music simply because it's everywhere. It's in country, it's in R&B, it's in rock,
Yeah.
it's in everything else. Now, with that being said, I love trap. It's my shit. Love it. Cool. I just want to hear more
You ready for the next turn of the wheel?
at the next turn, the originality.
And I can understand you. Like a market being overly saturated,
Yeah.
it's too much for anybody.
There has to be a balance somewhere.
And I understand
that's
that.
I want balance.
I understand that argument.
That's
Like,
why
if
us
you gonna
folks we
have-
appreciate the music
get
from
that.
the older days because there was a balance. Everybody was popping. Everybody was getting money.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Nowadays
I
it's
can-
just people
I
are
can
coming
understand that 'cause
in
we fell into the
just
pocket.
because they coming in just to get money.
Yeah, we
not
fell-
not for the love of the art.
Yeah, we fell into the pocket of trap, and we didn't move from that for like
Yeah.
we didn't move out of that pocket for a really long time. Like it's really hard to get out of trap.
Yeah.
Once we fell into that, it's difficult to get out. I understand your argument. I feel like Gunna's argument is different than yours. I feel like Gunna's argument is that the old times were better, and the things that are coming out that's new will always pale in comparison to the things that were from the good old days. Well, the good old days is something that's never is always gonna be good old days for somebody. Like the 2010s was the good old days for a group of people right now. Like they don't know shit about the 90s, and the 2010s is the shit to them. And if we came over and started talking about some shit that was popping in the 90s, they would like, get y'all old motherfucking asses out of our face. The same way when 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds start talking about this old hibbity hop bullshit that y'all listening to, and we told them to get y'all old asses out of our faces. Like that is the cycle. It will continue to go like that. It's always gonna be like that. I just don't understand when us specifically, when we were bred in a time where we had to adapt because everything was changing. We went from dial up and shit where you couldn't be on the phone and use the computer at the same time, till we at 4G now.
Wi-Fi.
My phone can open up. It can turn on my lights, turn on my TV, and open and close my garage door. But we still remember playing Snake on the Nokia phone.
Yeah, because
like
that shit was fun.
Shit was changing too fast. We were forced to adapt. We were bred in the middle of the fire. So it bothers me when people who were born in that same fire are stubborn on shit.
Well, it's not being stubborn. It's just for us, we appreciate
Ain't
it.
nothing wrong with appreciation.
No, we appreciate it, and there's a reason why we say
But it's
the older things was better because there's specific reasons why.
But that's like mad subjective. Things only get better with time. Like to say that older things are better would mean that Jim Crow is better. We had more fun times and shit in Jim Crow than we do now. Or when they say I was born in the wrong decade and it was so much better in the 80s. Yeah, go back to the 80s and see, do you still have the same rights, freedoms, and privileges that you do today? As fucked up as it is today, there is no better time to be alive than today. You want to be a music artist? Yeah, go back to the 50s and be a black person trying to make a song and see where you get. No fucking word. These niggas is signing $1 million deals. Shout out to all the SoundCloud rappers, because these niggas are millionaires off of SoundCloud. That didn't exist. You remember when SoundCloud you remember before the internet was a thing.
Yeah.
You remember before the internet was a thing. You remember those times.
Yeah, but Napster was popping. Yeah.
I am
shout out to Napster.
Yes, all that shit. Bear share. Yes. I'm with all that shit, but I'm definitely championing on all the things that are happening now and the things that are happening and the things that are to come, because I only see improvement over time. We wouldn't have all the old niggas is old niggas and they did a whole bunch of dope ass shit and I still listen to the old niggas. But if that Kindle didn't keep, or that torch didn't keep getting passed on down the line, then we wouldn't be able to have a conversation about a Kendrick or a J. Cole or Drake or any other.
I think it takes an old nigga to make a new nigga.
Yeah.
For one, like, cause one of the things you said to pass the torch on. Cause one of the things, there's certain things that say an old head nigga know that a young head nigga don't know.
Right.
I could give you the tools of what I know, and then you could take that forward with your technology, with what you got. Because my time this was here. Right. I can give you what I got from this time.
Right.
Your time is now.
Right.
This is where you prospect. This ain't my time. This ain't my generation.
Right.
This is y'all's. I'm in this old generation. I mean, I'm borderline, but I'm more so that old. I'm on the old side.
That make sense.
Because
like
pass the torch.
Piggybacking off that, like a lot of older music was more like instructional. Like a lot of music now ain't like, I ain't trying to tell you or show you how to do shit. I'm just saying you can do it, and it's just like that. Like niggas ain't really giving like no blueprints on how to do shit. A lot of older music did that. You know what I'm saying? Like just like
and
we talking about early 2000s, 90s. Yeah, I get it.
This shit holds up. This shit doesn't hold
structure to it.
We don't know. We don't know if it holds up because we still experiencing it now.
Some of it is not holding up. Like Designer, ain't nobody listen to this.
Designer came out with Panda was the #1 song in the country.
I mean, but a lot of
it was #1. Is he still popping? Is he still putting out content? No, he's not. Don't nobody care about Designer no more. Yeah,
the same way that don't nobody care about Milli Vanilli no more. Y'all got examples of them niggas from the 80s and 90s too.
Yeah, and guess what?
It's a lot of them.
Guess what? They still hold us on because they did some
Milli Vanilli
bullshit.
Don't.
But
Vanilla Ice don't.
They in the history
Flavor
book.
Flav and them, they don't. They don't hold up.
Hold up what? They still are conversationals that people talk about when they talk about music.
That's a fact.
Vanilla Ice did not hold up. That is y'all designer.
His name is still mentioned.
His name is still mentioned regardless.
Yeah, and for Designer being a flop and having a #1 song in the country 10 years from now, when we hear about the fucking one-hit wonders, just like it's a one-hit wonder list out right now for niggas from the 90s and from the 80s, it'll be one from the 2010s and from the 10s to the 20s. The Designer be on that list.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm fine with that, but at the same time too, there's still one-hit wonder music that still will hold up. Ice Baby still get played in the clubs regardless. Hold up. People, they barely
Crank That Soulja Boy still hold up.
And
he not a one-hit wonder. Every song on his first album went platinum, and he leaked them all. And his ringtones went platinum. He's still worth $30 million. His net worth only then went up over time. He rich as fuck.
You talking about Big Draco?
Big Draco. Shout out Big Draco.
He probably one of the last
That's
people I
what-
started listening
yeah.
to. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I say he was the one that started the
Except when he said that
YouTube
gay ass
song.
line in this one song.
Uh,
He say, Topin, that's my nigga. I've been fucking him forever.
he for sure said that on the song.
Pause on that one.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about,
that was some gay shit. But Lunis on I Got Five on it said I take sex to the face.
yeah.
And even though he
Quavo
was
said,
even though he was
ass
talking
like an
about
almond
something
joy.
different in today's time, if you hear a nigga on the song say I take sex to the face,
Again,
in today's time,
just like heard what you just said. It's a
You went
day's
to-
time.
listen.
Back then when that song was made, I Got Five on it.
Listen.
Niggas knew 100%
Listen.
when he takes sacks to the face with the fuck he bitch.
Thank you.
You say that shit today.
Thank you.
No, wait a minute. I
Wait
take
a
sacks to
minute.
the face.
Hold on,
Yo,
hold on.
niggas' heads popping up around the corner.
Hold up. I got you. Hold up.
Wait. I got one. Let me finish this. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with what you're saying. He made that song when? In the 90s, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know the exact release year of that song. That
95.
song, 95. That song will live on forever in 1995. Guess what year we in now? I don't give a fuck if you heard it in 95. You right
They
now
played it
it's
in
a movie.
us.
Yeah, and they just played it now. So you in 2019 with 2019 context. That shit hit different. It was cool in 95.
Yeah, they
It's
don't
not
even know what
95
five on
now.
it. They don't even. I mean, well, I don't know.
I mean,
but
that
I
shit
don't
ain't
even know
cool
what,
now.
what they got five on it mean anyway.
But for those who do, like, I got sex to the face, I'm big pausing now.
Or just
and
like,
I heard that
or
song
just
when
like
it
when that
came
nigga
out.
Biggie said, "You look so good."
I suck on your daddy's dick. Biggie said that.
Biggie definitely
Oh,
said that. in
yeah.
his song.
That shit
Well-
gay as fuck. DJ Quick said like hella gay shit in the diss record talking about making somebody suck on his dick and pissing on him and shit like he was the first R. Kelly. Like that shit went cool
That's not
then.
gay. You said gay shit. That's not
Making a nigga suck your dick and pissing on him.
Oh, I thought you said.
No, he said both
I thought-
things.
Okay.
He said both things. That's gay. You
Biggie
look so
definitely said that.
you look so good. Huh, I suck on your daddy's dick. It don't matter if it was 93 or 2013. That shit gay.
Ooh, on that note, we're going to have to take another break. We're going to give you another bonus episode of this because this is just
like that
getting
nigga Quavo.
yeah, this is just getting too hot right here.
Like an almond joy.
Yeah. So I know you.
I eat a nigga ass like an almond joy. So gay, bro.
Who said that?
Quavo.
Amigo.
Yeah, your peoples, your niggas,
I
your
would
era.
say Kevin Gates said some gay shit like that too.
And thank you,
That's not. How's that my people's?
your peoples, your era,
You,
your era, your era.
Dom, you
Your
only
era.
got like 4 years.
It doesn't matter. Your era.
That's not my era.
Your era. Your era. On that note, we definitely gonna take a break on that
be
one.
back- we'll be back, people.
We're gonna be back after this long break. Get you another beer or drink, cause yeah, we're gonna have to do our after dark bonus episode on this one. We'll be right back.